find that funny though? Like when man them see you with girls and then they always feel like to themselves like, what? Cause what he's got it. Like we ain't got nothing. Fuck that, man. I'm gonna stick it on him.
That's a young boy thing, though.
It is.
I've never experienced that before.
It's because you're in a hot seat. Like you're in front of. What are you gonna do in front of all these girls? Like what are you really gonna do? You get me? Like because man, them we've spoken about this before. Like man, we don't really want to show girls too much of the dark side of us like that. Like we're not trying to violate a next man in front of girls. Like, if anything, we do it around the corner or something. Innit? So like naturally, man, they might see you in that position and be like, let's see what he's on. You get me? Like, let's test what he's on.
Man, them understand the codes, bro. So they're expecting a certain course of action more than likely. Still, Every now and then you got to pull out a little surprise. Like you see, for me, like I ain't really got too much stories. When I was younger, I wasn't really running around the bare things like. Like really, I didn't really start as early as certain other people. Innit?
Okay. But what was your like? It was like 16, 17?
Yeah, man, I came in the game when I was I came in the game at the right time for me.
That's a 96, 97 championship season, bro. Like,
MJ with it.
No, by the time you get me. By the time I was ready to, you get me, to put some answers to my questions, I felt I handled that. Well, at the time, I thought I handled that all right. And looking back now,
what was a specific situation? Like,
what do you mean? What, like a reference situation or you see, with me, I don't really have many situations, bruv. And I'll be honest with you. Oh,
yeah, you know what the
bigger.
Hold on.
God was like, hold on now.
Hold on now, nigga.
Take time.
Don't be sitting now.
I have, as a man, the man them all know, we'll have situations of all sorts. W's, L's, draws, whatever, innit? But in terms of like slipping and that, I ain't never really slipped still, I'll be honest with you. As far as I can remember, let me think.
I still count slips as... Can we count L as a slip?
No, man.
L's not a slip.
No. Slipping an L directly, it can be one if you're not prepared to handle that.
I want to get into the distinctive meaning of a slip, though. Like, what if you was to give an example?
To be overwhelmed by a situation,
caught lacking, unprepared,
to be unprepared or ill prepared for a situation,
your slip
is a slip. But to suffer as a result of that is the L.
You
get me? But what I'm saying is, when I was younger, and same all through like my whole life, bro, I'm a very, very observant character, and I'm not the most trusting. You know what I'm saying? So back in the day, if I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, meet somebody or try and, you know what I'm saying, create a situation, I was very diligent and very vigilant about that. So best believe, you get me, if I've told you I'm linking you at 1 o'clock over here, I'm there at 12:30. Scoping it, scanning it, making sure that the situation is neutral.
That's some real street shit.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, I can't count the amount of times I did that shit. I look back at it now and I was thinking, is that a weirdo thing? But the times you grew up in, it had to be that.
Yeah.
Where do you think that came from? Is it just from what you've seen?
It's from the
ends.
It's a mixture of what I would have thought was wisdom, with distrust and flipping the times that we was in, blood. Because you know what I'm saying, when you're young, the ends is slippery. I want to say it, Rago, innit? It's the pod, innit? Alpha Tales.
Alpha Tales, we get it in over here.
Gal can be treacherous, blood. Gal can be slippery still, and they're gonna.
Gals are scary.
They can be scary.
No, there was a period where I was feeling like that.
You know why I say this, bruv? Because in our youth, a lot is done by accident, or the potential of bad situations occurred by accident. Of young people who didn't have the understanding of how real something can get, or how quickly it can get that real. You know what I'm saying? So me understanding that you know, there's certain kinds of behavior that can lead to certain kind of actions. I was just preemptive with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what's mad? We gotta get into the intro real quick, because who we got in the stew right now is about to lay some gems. Because man already dropped one already. Yeah. But yeah, we gotta get into the intro and let the people know what they're listening to.
Listen, what episode is this? Is episode 97, bro.
97 still.
97 season, you get me? 97 season.
Hard.
You already know, man. You're listening to another episode of the Alpha Tales podcast, episode 97. It's your boy, the one and only J-double-O straightening. And yes, man, today is not even a midweek episode. It's an end of week episode.
End of week car.
Friday.
You get me? Friday.
Some people out. You get me?
Some people out here doing highlights.
I drove past a couple of them, but nonetheless, I'm gonna make sure I most definitely leave here with some.
Know what I mean? And it's your boy Nicholas D. Harvey, aka Mr. Straight No Chaser, no chaser, and I'm a Jake, please. Facts. And of course, don't worry about me, worry about your blood clot credit score, worry about your social credit score, your financial credit score, and your personal credit score. Please do. And for the rest of the year, the game's in trouble. Started off small, now they're paying me double.
It's your boy Kofi Dude, aka Uncle Kof himself.
Yo.
Like I always say, Mr. Great Area himself.
Yo.
Shout out to the boy, T Boy, 2 Chains.
2 Chains.
Own off to your mama. Still own off to
your auntie.
I emphasize on the auntie side because they don't call me uncle for no reason.
Facts.
Take care of your family, them, your siblings, them, and your aunties, them. Because if they kind to me, I'm going to be kind back. And you already know where that be going.
Yo.
Pure intentions every time, though. And also, we got the one and only.
Facts. Legend, broccoli legend. What? No facts.
Yeah, I mean.
No facts. Like, especially on the Alpha Tales podcast, we've made it one of the things where it's like niggas getting their flowers, bro. Like,
no, I appreciate
regardless,
the love, man.
because man them will either, like we've discussed earlier, growing up seeing man. Even at a time when we didn't know each other for a period of time, but then once you get to know a man, you get to understand what they do, how they give it up, what they're about, and you're like, no, man, rates homeboy. Like,
of course,
you get me? So, and I feel like that respect is mutual. So it's like when man has that, man has to introduce man correct and let man know to his face. You get me? Where it's like, nah, on a real thing, as opposed to
I feel honoured.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real talk. Like, yes, you're on the pod. But at the same time, you're in man's presence, you're in man's yard, man. You get me, man. You know what I mean? Man, respect. Exactly. But obviously, we've got the man. Introduce yourself, my guy.
Yeah, only alphas in the room right now.
Facts.
Yeah.
Come on.
Big Prem, yeah, cool.
Primo.
I say, let's keep it light.
No.
Facts.
A little but a lot.
We'll get into the trip later.
100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was he talking about? Back into what we were saying.
Yeah, we was talking about first we was talking about girls are treacherous, you get me? So what did you mean by that? What
I meant by that, yeah. What do you mean by that? No. Alright, to give it some context, yeah, we're speaking about how to maneuver as a younger man when dealing with females. In any capacity, you know what I'm saying? Romantically, socially, or any kind of higher level friendship or relationship, you know what I'm saying? Without the understanding of a man. So I was saying, in terms of some behaviors associated by some women, yeah, some women can be treacherous, yeah, in their thinking, their actions, their responses, and things of that kind of nature. Still, and why I say that is, a lot of women at some point in their life have dealt with situations or individuals with a lack of due regard. You feel me? And seriousness of what or who they're dealing with, and off of the back of that can come with poor decision making or like poor foresight. You know what I'm saying? And on the topic of slipping, as a younger man, you had to know that a lady you were dealing with or a girl you were dealing with was sensible enough to make sure that in the times where it was peak outside, regardless, that she wasn't going to put you or any of your affairs in any kind of danger. You know what I'm saying? And certain gal didn't really give a damn about that, bruv. Certain gal just wanted to look nice or be getting moved to or press out by this man or hang around with these people or be alongside them gal there to make it look like, say, things is guaning.
Yeah.
Without integrity, bruv.
Yeah.
So there was a time in which I feel like, you know, really and truly, there's this, we can get into this debate about men maturing faster than women or not, or women maturing quicker than men, yeah? But from the ages of about 13 through to like 23, gal can be savage, you know, blood.
Yeah.
You know,
a gal can do you bad and she's 13.
You know what's crazy? I feel like it's after when they hit like 24, 25, that's when they start having
Yeah,
that mature
yeah,
phase.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I've spoken to girls, even girls in the past I've actually known or like may have dealt with.
Yeah.
They were like, oh yeah, like that younger version of me, I don't know what she was
Yeah,
doing.
she was
Crazy.
peaked. Like she didn't give a
normally
damn.
said
That kind
yeah.
of thing.
They've normally said that, but then it takes age and reflection for them to be like, yeah, I was wilding back in the day or something like that.
Of course.
And it's kind of like, sometimes, yeah, obviously you can't make the observation until you go through it as well. But like, you as a young boy growing up, you might even take some else from these girls at that time. But
Yeah.
it kind of conditions you to know that, okay, like when you do come across a similar situation,
You got
She's
to
got
move
growth to do.
accordingly.
Yeah, and she's got
and the
growth to
woman
do.
must, the woman must
Yeah.
grow into being responsible, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Car man, them too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us guys when we was younger, even some of the man them now, like might not have due regard for people's time or their emotions or just their setup, blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
time is so important at this point, bro. We was even talking about it along the way here. The more older we get, Jesus
More time.
Christ,
Trust me.
time is precious.
Time is going as we
Precious,
get older,
man.
you get me? So we got to make sure that we make our time valuable.
All of it as well.
Yeah.
Like it could be. There's no waste time. If I'm talking to you at 2 a.m., that's a conscious decision, bruv. Don't think that is. Obviously, there's certain times of the day where people are more active or things are more likely to be going on.
Yeah.
And contact is more likely to be going on, you know. But if I give someone any time or consideration, it might not even be at that time. It might be like, I don't know, say I'm due to ring you, Nick, at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
I don't get to ring you at 10 p.m. But I hit you up another time, and how I hit you up shows that I was considerate of the fact that I didn't hit you up at 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You will understand that, right, he actually thought about it and he valued my time. And how he came back to you. Like how I come back to you on that hypothetical thing.
Yeah,
you get me?
100.
That kind of consideration and regard is imperative, bruv. We're grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we got arrangements, we stick to them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like value someone's time, man. Because people are really dropping out, man.
It's true, man.
I say I fuck with that because like only reason why is because girl and boy, really and truly for me. So like even if it was like a guy, like if it was like a friend, I'm gonna make sure that like even if I say that, yo bro, like if I can hit you back, if I can't, I'm gonna let you know well in advance. Bro, I can't hit you right now, like can I do this time, like just to let you know, because it's like even if it might be a small thing, they might see it as like, bro, it's a minor, man, it's calm, like we'll link up or we'll catch up again the next day, but I don't want to violate any sort of way of like, no, your time is precious as mine. So if you even said that, oh, like let's chat here, last minute, I can't make it, bro, but is it cool if I can do so and so? I just value that because at least I'm making sure that I let it be known that, bro, I feel horrible. Like, I'm not trying to make it seem like it's a big deal, but like, yo, like I appreciate you and your time.
Yeah.
Can we rearrange? And it's the same thing for a girl because it's like, even if it's a guy speaking to a girl and you're trying to get to know each other, I just feel like it's no pressure. There's never going to have to be pressure. But the acknowledgement of like acknowledging that this time, if you're trying to get to know him,
Yeah.
can you have the time to get to know him? Can we actually like find a way to actually like acknowledge, okay, you know what, maybe now's not the best time. How about this time? And then when we do, we just acknowledge each other that, all right, cool. I'm speaking to you here, you're speaking to me then. We acknowledge that we found the time and that's that. But I feel like when there's a blurred line where it's like kind of like, sorry, slipped my mind, or you know what, so I wasn't even thinking about it like that. It's kind of like, I'm trying not to see it as disrespect, but I'm also trying to see like, look, we're all getting older to that point where it's like, all right, cool. Life happens. But it's like, I feel like it's a conscious thing for me where I'm like, I will make sure that I'm very aware of like, listen, if I'm going to respect your time I can only hope and appreciate that you do the same thing for me. If you get what I mean,
That's
innit?
very important.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
That's for me, that's all true, but as in an ideal world. Like, you can't control, the only person you can control is yourself. And that's even sometimes to a certain extent. Sometimes you do things out of character. But for example, in that situation, in terms of like respecting someone's time, you have to also attach realism to it as well. You get, so more time, if you know you're going to dedicate time to something and someone else is involved, you should firstly identify the priority for them as well as you.
When you say that, as in like how?
So for example, let's say you're not really on gym. Yeah, imagine you're not really on gym, but we've said, oh yeah, let's link up, let's go gym. I know gym's not as big a priority to you than it is to me, even though we've agreed a certain time. So it's going to be easier for you to back out with an excuse than me. So I can't go in full-heartedly expecting you to honor that time. I have to sort of add that realism to it. Like, it'll be good, this is what we have planned, but if that doesn't work out, because if I don't make that second arrangement, I then leave myself vulnerable when you let me down. And then I'm like, oh, you ruined my day. I got this workout. But you still, as you said, time is precious. You have to respect your own time. So if you are going to go, you have to make sure that no matter the situation, you want to make as much of it as you can.
That's a good point, because both points show the consideration for the other person. So you're still thinking about his contributions and his commitments to the thing you've agreed already. So both show that there's consideration on both parts, where it's like, you know what, you have to also think and have the other person in mind and not just think about yourself, if that makes sense. Like, you got to think about what they're really on as well. You got to understand, because you got to know him to know that, homeboy's not really on gym like that. So if he does back out, that's his grace, innit? Like, if he does back out, it's cool. I can't hold him and be like, you're fucking up my time. It's like, But from knowing you, I know that could happen, so I'm allowing it to run.
But consciously, like, would you also feel like, if that happens over time, you can kind of see it, and like,
if it happens,
not saying like you would consciously not see them as a serious person, but naturally, would you not?
Yeah, no, 100. If it happens repetitively,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you then have to make it. Okay, this didn't.
adjustment.
You're not respecting your own time if you keep giving it out.
Yeah, 100.
But first like meetings and stuff, you have to give that space for like.
That's normal. That's normal.
Let me see how you are in it.
Yeah.
So, sorry, bro, I don't want to cut you, but like,
no, it's calm, because I'm. You see, like, we'll get into music and that, I presume.
Yeah,
100.
We're gonna get into that, man.
No, you know why I say this, bruv? Because both of you made excellent points, by the way.
Yeah.
It's all about how serious you are. The main thing that communicating these things demonstrates is your integrity and your seriousness. Now, where I tend to see these things, is just professional stuff, like music stuff. Like, you might arrange a video shoot, or you might, whatever the agreement is to get a mutual thing done, how that's handled suggests to me, one, about the integrity, but in the case of business, especially for someone I don't know, like, how professional they are and their ethics towards respect and decency. You know what I'm saying? Like, hypothetical one.
I know music video shoots are like,
they're proper things, man.
That's
you know
a
what I'm
prime
saying?
example. Of
Yeah.
If you wanted to book me for a show, and for whatever reason I can't do it. One, and we've been talking on emails, for example. First thing I'm gonna do is email you in the same thread that we've been talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you know,
fully explain myself,
Yeah.
or as much as is appropriate. You know what I'm saying? If you're having a madness and you can't,
Tell no
for
one
whatever
really.
reason, like, divulge, then you just be professional and stick to the point. Offer an alternative if you have it. Like, say the gym example. My bad, bro. I can't even make it today. Still, I don't even.
XYZ
Be honest.
to do.
Be honest.
Yeah.
What? I was on it, but I went out last night. I'm a bit hungover, bro. Like, my bad. I know we planned this, and I know you're serious about it. When's next best for you?
Yeah.
So give the other person respect and also any kind of necessary.
Like you've given them initiative.
Control.
Like, yo, can we try to
restructure for both of you again? You know what I'm saying? That kind of way of looking at things and that level of consideration is very valuable to anyone that you care about or that you want to respect you.
You use the word perfectly to sum that up, which is due regard. I think everyone's due. It's like it's a given. It's like a prerequisite, isn't it? Like it's like innocent until proven guilty. Like it's there until it has to be taken away.
Of course,
everyone deserves the same regard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a very good point. Still.
100. So I think this is the best time to talk about some music.
All right, we're getting in there.
Let's talk about some music, man.
I want to know what it was like in Bromley. Like,
In Bromley, what in Bromley?
That's gonna stem from the music
Like,
though.
that-
'cause it's
I know,
about
but, like,
how it
just-
started. to
In
be
Bromley,
honest.
what?
no, I'm saying because like in terms of like growing up in it, shit, Bromley.
Broccoli.
What, it ends? Oh, I
said
said Bromley. I was
Bromley.
like, huh?
I
I was
knew-
like, what happened in Bromley? Oh, you know what?
I
You
didn't
know
clock
what's
he said
crazy?
Bromley.
Oh.
No,
I knew
I
you
heard
meant
it,
Broccoli.
yeah. But I was thinking, right, these men have done some checking.
What do you mean in Bromley?
No, certain times I used to work up there, innit? So I was thinking,
okay,
I ain't really music convo,
retail-
but like,
retail store
yeah, I
wise.
was. Do you know what? We can actually touch on that still.
Bro,
'cause
I always wanted to work at Osprey. I can never get that
I
shit.
said Osprey.
Offspring.
Offspring, yeah.
Oh, Offspring. I think it's Osprey that do the glasses.
Oh, no. Hell no. I'm easy still. I will walk past and
Oh, I'm
just do
thinking of
that, yeah.
Oakley or one of them funny.
Nah,
man there.
I always wanted to do Offspring.
Offspring
was like that shit.
No, like, do you know what? Do you want to do this and go with me? Because like, this is another thing about me, like, perfume, blood. Like, smelling good is my thing, bro. Yeah, yeah. Everyone who knows me, if you know me and you're watching this pod, yeah,
Perfume.
can't lie.
What's your go-to right now?
That's what I was about to say.
Can't even lie. Boy, I don't even.
Or do you keep it on the low?
You know, I'm gonna cycle back to that question about what I'm rocking with like right now, or favorites and that.
I'm on the Eros.
Because alright, cool.
You know about Eros?
Yeah, you're saying.
Yeah,
I don't think it changes. You know,
Bangs.
What, perfume?
like your favorite. Like
No, it does.
I don't think it. I think
Yeah,
no.
for me, I don't think it does.
It
You
does
got
with
like,
exposure.
you got like a
Yes.
staple. You
yeah,
got like
no, there's some people
everyone's got
who
a
always
staple.
love,
Yeah.
but they might
Jay,
always hold
with
first place.
exposure, it's the next thing. Because then when you come across like a whole different plethora, you're thinking, wait,
Blood.
have I been missing? You get yourself
No,
thinking,
but
what is this
what I
niggas
mean
be
by that
rocking?
is like, you know, all right, when it comes to scents, there's different types.
Yeah.
There's the fruity
like
ones,
fruity,
there's the woody
yeah, certain
ones.
sweet.
You
Yeah,
get
like,
me?
yeah.
You're gonna
Smelling
have
like wood and that.
Yeah, you're gonna have the way you want to smell.
Pause.
Pause still. Man always smell like wood, but you get me? Solid oak.
Mahogany.
Mahogany. You know what I mean? Them things. Hey, I might start getting on this.
No, alright, cool. What I'm saying is,
I ain't getting properly today, bro.
Alright, that's it. Tony start laying down doing press ups.
man said no chaser.
Straight no chin.
Alright, cool. Like, perfume, yeah. I used to work in Bromley. I used to work in a perfume shop in Bromley in the
you know how-
Glade still.
Not near the Boots one, is it?
No, I think that's ground floor.
Okay.
I was above it still, but
Okay.
without divulging too much in that, because the internet's full of odd people who want to start.
Yeah,
checking
do research
mad
and be like,
stuff.
hey,
Mad
this is
good.
where Prem used to work
Yeah,
so.
try to
I checked
find.
the year.
Yeah, bro. Try to look at their receipt, see if my name's on it. Like, you know?
It's like, yo.
But no, I've always been into. Oh, this actually cycles well into the conversation we had earlier. Still, I don't know.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that back up.
But like, see, like having an older role model, yeah, it shapes and guides some of the things you care about as a young man. Whether that's your father, it could be an older brother, it could be a cousin, an uncle, stepdad, whatever. It could be your older
Cousin, could be
whatever the thing. You know what I'm saying? But my uncle always used to ensure, and I'm talking about year 7. Like, if we're going to talk about year 7 is when, like, fresh. Your elders are even still. They might even still be helping you with certain things like your tie in the morning. Like, I'm talking about
100.
like before Christmas. Them times,
Yeah,
they're still
trust me,
fresh.
trust
Like,
me.
you get me pulling it, like, patterning man up and that. But
Yeah.
my uncle would always ensure that I was sprayed with perfume as well. before I left. 'Cause I actually stayed by my nan's for some portion of year 7 and Ladywell still.
Yeah.
But that's rare.
And he used to be about there still, so he'd make sure I'm flying, make sure my hair's brushed, make sure I'm brushing it in a certain direction and like,
Yeah, that's knowledge. That's knowledge.
Cause bro, as a black man,
wavy,
as a black man, there's many things about our culture and our maintenance living in this country that this place doesn't tell us.
Doesn't tell us facts.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know about needing vitamin D and them things there, bruv. No one told me that. I learned that in my 20s, I think. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like,
Bro, I only found out about it last year, bro.
let's keep it real. Like, we weren't taught.
Only now I've been
We've
banging
been
zinc
here,
and vitamin D.
born here. My mum born here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Our people have been here long enough for someone to say, do you know what? For you to stand the best chance of being here, have a little more of that or a little less of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, trust me.
Fam.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you that shit.
Boom. So I'm a young boy now, yeah? I'm getting sprayed up and that. These times, any man who's known, and there's levels to this perfume thing.
Yes,
yeah?
There's levels.
Any man who's started on this perfume thing has to respect the OGs, the classics.
Talk to them.
You gotta be, at one point in your young
You
life,
gotta shout out Versace Blue. You got everybody.
you have to have had the blue jeans out of the
There
tin.
you go.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Versace, pay me, fam. Because
They've been dropped twice today, you know.
Oh, they've been dropped twice.
Yeah, you said it, and then you
Yeah, no, they have
But
still.
like, you see the Versace blue jeans thing,
Yeah.
or like a Davidoff cool water.
Oh yeah,
all them
Davidoff
things there.
cool
Man's got
water,
with the
facts.
stripe bodybuilder, the perfume and
Like,
everybody.
these are the staples. Even like a Boss, like the Boss that was
Boss,
in the
yes,
ball.
you go, boss.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
The OG thing. So like, man had that, and I always had a passion for perfume from when I was younger. So I've
And that's
grown up.
fair, you know.
Ooh, and bear in mind, this is the time that the man them are either not using nothing, smelling like Young Life.
Yeah, smelling like 15, bro. Smelling like Tuesday.
Smelling like 11.
The second period of PE.
Smelling like they just got armpit hair.
Yeah.
You get me?
Bro, I remember
Or
going
it's
to
links.
school, bare man just had smell of rice. Like, you know the blazer?
Bro,
rice- like rice and stew, bro.
Certain man smell like rice.
You have to respect certain man's certain man.
Certain man
that
smell
was
like
at the time.
certain man smell like stink. Certain man smell like rice.
And other one.
Certain man smell like, I don't know, palm oil. Certain man smell like Razak. Bad. You know what I'm saying? Certain man smell like cocoa butter. Certain man smell like perfume. Certain man smell like
Yeah, it's
links.
true.
Yeah.
Cocoa butter, I think, was my thing.
That's how we
That was a
grew.
cocoa butter thing.
100%.
Yeah.
You could tell that man got palm of oil.
I was the
in his
razor
skin,
man
you
at
could
certain points with that long blue bottle or the white one. Yeah, it was mad. Never
Yeah.
really held man down. But cocoa butter, Astral, all them funny
Astral,
old
trust
school
me. Yeah.
things.
Bro,
Yeah.
I stopped using Vaseline until I got into sixth form because these men kept saying I had a shiny forehead, bro.
Yeah, no, his shit stay gleaming on us now. Hey,
No, well, not like that.
Bring some
Mr.
shades on.
Sheen. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, because these man, yeah, I remember it was so bad one time.
Brother,
when
if
the man
you
them
see
took a
fam,
picture,
if I go to
came
his
into
name
sixth
on my
Filling up
phone,
receipt.
they was like,
look at
yo,
his name.
like,
His name's the first one. I've had since I got his number. I put a light bulb next to his name, right? Ain't changed since.
like back in the day.
Cuz.
But you know, back in the day, I didn't even know Vaseline wasn't really the thing for me.
No,
I'm just
no.
doing what I'm
That's what
used to.
Mumsy slapped on your face. That's
see
what
it?
it was. You get me?
That's what she
hold,
knew.
hold that. You know,
Hold
she
of that.
used to just rub your face like
Yo,
this.
the same thing I'm using my foot back, I'm using on my face.
Yeah.
It was crazy when you think about it. But
It's
it's
mad,
like,
it's
what
mad.
more did I know?
Vaseline
But now
was
the
like,
man
if he
them
had
shining
nothing.
still.
100.
Yeah.
But yeah, growing up on this perfume thing, naturally just gravitated to it because I'm ahead of the game at this point. Like
Yeah.
man's 11,
Listen,
and some of the man them ain't smell like nothing for
But
a
that's
couple more years.
Different. That is different.
So yeah, it was different, bro. More time, man had a passion for fragrance and stuff, and
Was you hitting like the high sell targets during that time then? Because you had to be. if you did the
yeah,
thing.
but yeah, like fast forward back to perfume shop
Yeah.
now. I got that job because I love perfume, and I'm
Yeah.
just a vibey guy. Anyone who's seen this that will remember me from there will remember me for being
Just that guy.
just that guy, bro. Like man will come to me, and before that I was actually working in Nam. I won't lie, I was working in the mad one, like you know, opposite like what's Nando's now.
Yeah.
Like Peckham
shop, bro?
High Street, bro.
Yeah, but what shop? I'm trying to figure out what shop.
Perfume shop, bro.
Yeah, that's mad.
By the bus stop
during
and that.
During that time, yeah.
I was still killing it.
Bro, if you finish late, you gotta worry about yourself. Like you can get here when you want, that's cool. But like going home, bro,
who's that guy smelling nice walking over there?
Nah, like, it's like
Smelling like money over there, man. Nigga.
like,
Listen,
money.
fam, Man,
Yeah, you got a real passion for perfume if you're
passion,
gonna go on
no,
the spot like
yo,
that.
what? Listen,
A real
fam,
different kind of
the
passion.
come up has been mad. The hustle's been mad still.
Yeah,
So
come
we,
on, serious.
we saying full circle. We trying to.
Brother, I actually, do you know what? I'd love to make perfume. I actually met do you know? I'm not really on the name dropping thing still, but man met an artist one day at an event, and she was telling me her partner, who's from the ends, from like Honoroke or something. He makes perfumes and that. So I was like, alright, cool. Man, link him and that.
Can get started. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was up in there, I was furthering my passion. But the thing is, when you're around something like that every day,
So, bring this down just a little.
when you're around something like that every day, yeah, the passion for it begins to subside, bruv. I was still passionate in my means of selling, but better that stuff smells similar, you know, bro. I'll be honest with you.
fam.
Yeah.
I never even went nose blind, bro, because they weren't even that dank. I'll be honest, like,
Yeah.
and I'm not flexing on no one, but when you get to a point where you're around something every day, yeah,
You get used to that.
you
certain
get used
scents
to
and
it, man.
whatnot. Yeah.
The best of it is still nice, still,
Yeah.
but bruv, like you start to understand. Do you know what? That's just that with a little bit of that in it.
Yeah.
That's just that because this is chemistry, bruv. It literally
It
is.
is actually true. You actually mix
This
the
is
chemicals to
chemistry.
make that shit.
The same base ingredients or whatever, they're in there, man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you could tell this guy loves perfumes, bro.
100%, like 100%.
bro.
But did that like growing up? Did the man them actually like? Was that a thing where like you got teased about like? Because you know like during that it was a
You
different
wouldn't get
time.
do
teased.
you know what?
That is something.
I'm
smelling good.
You get me?
I think it was a
I
different
never got
time. Like, a
teased.
man's in a PE and everyone's doing that.
No, I
kicking
ne-
links and
I-
man's doing
Bro, he was probably the guy that people were asking him like, "Yo, let me."
I never
Yeah,
got
let-
teased.
can I
I'll be
borrow it? Can I
honest.
borrow it?
I got T-shirt next period, bro.
It was
Like that.
funny. It was funny. I'll tell you why. Because this is a fact, innit? I'm not like this now because man's a grown man and man understand how to move. But
Yeah.
I still have the same. You see, like when you see a brother with a fresh trim, you want to say, "Hey, bro, where'd you get your trim from?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that
It's
with
love.
perfume.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
appreciation. So it's like in school.
I don't know if it's a talks where a man can like say, hey, "Yo, my G, you smell good," you know.
It's
No,
you
I
just
like
word it.
cool.
You just
Like, you
word
smell
it differently,
good,
bro.
though.
You just
Yeah,
word
yeah.
it.
I'm saying, like,
because
the way you
everyone
word it,
loves
though.
compliments and everyone wants to know they stepped out the house and took the correct course of action. Because I'm not spraying up myself, spraying here, the back of my neck to get my trail going.
yeah.
For man to be. No, what I did.
Like what?
Notice,
Get my
notice what I did, fam.
Yeah.
I walked past you and you smelled me 30 meters away, cuz. That's deliberate, bro.
Tell me something, innit?
Let me rap to you. Alright.
Yo!
Man asked me about school. When I was a student and I was in secondary school, if someone smelled like really nice, I'd have to ask them, "Yo, what's that?"
Yeah.
And certain times it was a funny one. Only with my close dogs. I'm like, "Yo, bro, I found what's that?"
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
And certain man were ahead of the game. Like I had a brethren, my boy Nat. Nat, he definitely came from some sort of cloth, bruv. I won't lie to you. Like he's a thoroughbred brother. Still, I have to give him his flowers and his respect still. But he always, why I'm highlighting him is because he will remember this about us too.
Yeah.
He smelled good, and I had to know what that was. So when he told me, "Yeah, blood, this is the bear in mind, this is year 9."
That's mad.
Yeah, bro, it's Paco Rabanne, ultraviolet still.
Oh, word.
I never forgot.
9.
Yeah.
Bro,
You know what year we was in?
13, 14. It's like, yeah.
I was year 9 in 09.
Yeah.
So I came up through school that way, year 10,
Yeah,
010,
like-
all of that. But like, I've always been comfortable to say to someone, "You're doing something that stands out. I've noticed it." You know what I'm saying?
Instead
And
of kind of keeping it more like.
nah, man, I'm
to
all
yourself
about giving
or more.
people their flowers, man. Like,
Yeah.
what am I holding it for?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about you. If I
Yeah,
go and
yeah.
tell someone what I thought about you, that's not even their business.
That's
You know
a
what I'm
noble
saying?
thing though,
I like
because really and truly just being confident to not even probably know a person, just actually give them a genuine compliment, like, bro, like what you're doing or like what you're rocking or like what you're
Yeah,
smelling,
bruv, you're doing something well.
it's in a good feeling as well,
It's a
because
good
you also
feeling.
see the effects that they probably didn't see coming. It's like that white flag moment where it's like,
Of course,
maybe
but you
they
know
got-
that a man or Spider-Man, bro.
see it. I was on
telling
Sainsbury's the other day and I actually just told a girl, bear in mind, it's not like I'm attracted to her, I just thought like, yo, she's rocking a hard cardigan. I was like, yo, that's a nice cardigan. Thank you, but the smile that came from her face, but it's because I just meant that
genuine.
shit. Just genuine. 'Cause I was like, yo, I fuck with that. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy how far that will go if you're interested in like, What am I holding it to myself for? Like,
Exactly, man. That can be the difference between giving someone a okay day or a great day, or even someone could be having a bad day, bro. You can just turn it around.
Word.
Trust me. So are you gonna drop us your top? Do you have a top 5 fragrances?
Give me a budget.
Right.
No, I'm talking
Upper
the
echelon
budget.
kinda.
The budget's crazy.
No budget's brazy.
Yeah.
No budget. No budget.
No budget.
Your choice.
Blow
It's
the
all
bag.
Your choice.
All right.
We're going selfish.
For
today.
myself.
What are we saying?
For yourself, bro.
Take this as free game, innit?
Hey, man.
Go out.
That's all they
Go
get
out.
on Alphatel.
Go out and smell
My ears
these.
is open.
Go out and smell these, and you. Hopefully, you will like them. And I say hopefully because some people's noses are stuck in a bandwidth of regular blood.
Yeah.
Like, no disrespect, but like certain people. Bear in mind, I used to sell this shit.
Yeah.
So I understand certain people got habits, bro.
Yeah.
Get anything under 30 quid, I'll just take it. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You ain't even trying to smell the 40 quid thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe for a small one. Like, you know what?
But I'll keep, even me, like, if I see something that's £90, I'm like, there ain't nothing worth £90 for me to smell that shit.
Bro.
But that's just me.
Nah,
like,
you have
from
to
my
smell them first.
Differences.
You have to smell them
Smell them
first.
first.
I'm going to tell you why. Because these are the things that speak on your behalf before you said a word to anybody.
Bars.
Like,
Fuck.
no, honestly, bro. Like,
Facts.
if I see, like, your skin, you can't put a price on it, bro.
Alright, that's some genuine shit.
Because someone might say, and you get me, homie got good skin.
Bro, real shit.
Like,
Prem came in there. One of the first bars he said to Kofi was raw. Man needs to know your barber and your skincare routine.
Because man's
That's what
on being on point.
Yeah.
Like,
Self-care.
so, and someone you might be using a oil or an ointment or something that's £20. Someone might say, I ain't spending £20 on no cream, but you know what that does for you. So it's like, all right, cool. For myself now, perfumes, top 5. No particular order.
You were stressed like
Man can't put that over this thing.
Let's slap it out.
All right, cool.
Getting stressed with it.
Do you know what I want to do? I'm just going to go up in like different financial.
Tears. Yeah, that's cool.
And these are the selections from the tiers. Don't go out and start pointing fingers and blaming me, saying, "Oh, but this is better than that." Listen, just a selection from within the thing, innit?
There's two I hope you say in my head, but let's see if you said it. Well, you know fragrances, is it? But hopefully they get the ratings from you.
They get the Prem rated.
Under £30, and bear in mind, things that tend to fall under £30 are usually valued more, but they're on sale often. Like them safer prices there. Yeah. So under £30, I'd say. I'll say Versace blue jeans still.
There we go.
Okay.
I'll say Versace
As long
blue
as
jeans.
Versace's in the list, we
Because out of that and cool water still.
Yeah.
There's certain Hugos and that like Boss Orange and certain things. It's like a funny like
Funny little
chocolate bar looking thing.
Yeah.
Those things will join. I'm gonna join them. Yeah. Cool water and Versace blue jeans, innit? That's one choice.
Yeah.
Under 70, which is most people's day to day. Yeah, like a 1 million type of pattern.
Yeah.
I hate that 1 million, bro.
1 million, it's gonna have to be 1 million. I'll be honest, because 1 million is a very safe bet.
Yeah, it's a safe one.
It's
Isn't
a
it?
very safe bet.
You know what it is.
You know what it is, isn't it?
The gold bar.
It's got such a
The
strong
original OG
smell,
pack
Yeah,
of
it's the
Rabanne.
old dog. It's the old dog.
You've never heard?
Bro, it's like is that yeah? I was
Bro,
gonna say-
that thing's
I was
been
gonna say,
busting
No, that was my steez. I never wore it,
I
but
never-
That's
Yeah,
even busting for
it's
like
too-
15
too
years,
strong,
bro.
for me,
It's been top of top still for like
I think
15
maybe
years.
my mum's got it.
yeah, Paco Rabanne's the
Yeah,
pattern.
you got
still.
his and hers.
But why I say it is because we can all agree that it smells calm.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Invictus is hard. I did hear some shouts of Invictus earlier. I feel like I heard them. I don't know if it was just in my head. Invictus is another pack or a band.
I've
Still.
never heard of it. I've never heard about
That's
it.
what I keep. on
Another
my car.
pack or a band still. It's like a
Oh,
little
is it?
trophy thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is that the one where in the advert?
White
It's got
man
the trophy on
water
it.
trophy.
Oh,
No,
wow.
the
That's
water's
what that
nice.
was.
They're playing
Yeah,
the Kanye
next
West
one.
Stronger one.
Okay.
innit? Yeah.
But and all of these.
So that's your second one.
That's my second one. All of these, are in their largest sizes, isn't it?
Okay.
Because obviously with size varying, you will have price
Different
varying.
prices, yeah.
Things will
Large-
start to
larger
fit
size.
in the different. No, I'm not doing that, blood.
Yeah.
Straight 100 mils. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
unless, bro.
Not
Man
unless.
ain't here for
blood.
nothing now.
Something that you like, innit? You will cop a big thing. Yeah. All right, cool. Now let's say 100. Let's say 100 down. Yeah. Between 70 and 100.
This is way out
Most
of my
people are gonna want me to say. Like they know you got to slap Savage in there.
come on.
You know you got.
Man's got that upstairs. I think I've got that joint. Man, I know you get me.
No, Savage is bad, but
It's, for me, it's like, do you feel it's becoming the new 1 million?
I think it's becoming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not 100.
It is.
That's
It's
a
been the new
regular.
1 million.
Yeah, been
The
there.
bad thing is, it's because it still smells so nice.
it smells nice.
It's so jarring that everyone
Yeah,
has
everyone's
it.
got it. Yeah,
It
everyone's
smells
got it.
nice. It smells nice, and ladies like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From ladies in the comments, let us know if you like Savage, innit?
yeah. Trust me.
I got introduced to it by a woman still.
But if a girl's gonna buy you something, she's gonna buy you Savage. Because she likes it more often than not, and it's at a price in a smaller size probably, or that size where they said, you know what, it's Dior, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
It lasts long though.
Yeah, it's calm.
that's it, yeah,
It's calm still. But I would say,
We say we going to number 4 now.
no.
No,
I
it's still
didn't say
100.
Savage. I said people would think I'd say Savage.
Yeah.
I ain't saying Savage, bro. Ooh, oof. Yeah, I gotta
Good
give it
price
its
range
flowers.
as well. Good price range.
Ooh, no. I gotta scrap that for this. If you like Savage, you will like this. Yeah. YSL. Y. It's called Y. Yeah.
It's got a white,
It's clear.
and it's got a white cup.
Cup?
Top of it, the top.
No.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
I'm looking.
So why? Yeah.
YSL Y. Bad.
Wait, it's Y, not white.
Letter Y. It's Y.
Why? Okay.
Now, some may ask, why?
He was waiting for that one. He was like, hey, yo, I'm gonna kill him with this one. I'm gonna kill him with this one.
This looks.
Blood,
Let me
it's
see- let me
nice.
see what it looks
It's like
pristine.
one of them things there, yeah. Still masculine, but kind of sweet
This?
and lemony.
Oh,
like,
this
bruv, you
one.
will cut through. Trust me,
It's bare subtle though.
man. If you're not doing anything tomorrow, smell it tomorrow. You will own it by Sunday. You see, summertime. It's a good time to have something like that because the lemon in that thing there is peak.
Yeah.
It's peak.
Okay.
But it's not. It's not.
Is it sharp lemon or is it like?
It's kind of sharp, but it doesn't. It's still masculine. Like if you like Savage, because bear in mind, I have respect for Savage.
Yeah.
If you like Savage, you will like this thing.
Yeah.
And the females that I've encountered
dig it.
appreciate that scent.
Yeah.
Cool. Now we're going up. Let's say 150.
This is way past.
No,
my
let's say
expertise.
2 bills.
Yeah, let's go
Because
2 bills,
150 is techie for
Yeah.
them perfumes there. But you know you can bop into like a Tom Ford or get a next Chanel
Yeah.
and get like something between that.
Yeah.
Chanel got a decent one.
No, it's more. I just scraped it. Still, I'm thinking I boiled it. Cause for me to not put no, it's an honorable mention. I'm gonna say.
Okay, it's not in there, but it's an honorable mention.
Do you know what? Nah, honorable mention still. Chanel Blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad. But
Bad.
Was that one of yours?
Yeah.
bad. But it's more than a bills.
all you knew
in
about
100
Chanel
mil, it's
Blue
like
was a
£104
Yeah,
or something,
yeah,
108
something like
pounds.
that.
All you knew
Something
about Chanel Blue because of Chip.
Yeah,
Ever
Chanel
since
Blue.
it-
I had Chanel Blue before Chip said that.
Word.
Yeah, no disrespect to Chip. But as a perfume, man, that's
Or is it
to
that
be
one?
expected, bruv.
Yeah.
You can buy that on a high street. It's not a. It's nice.
It's not.
innit?
It's not. Yeah.
It's not. If you have that, try and know you smell good, and you have my 100%
Yeah, 'cause
respect.
Chanel Blue is a
But don't
rough
talk to
smell.
people any kind of way
I
like
lie.
like you got it from Chanel because you didn't, bro.
Like you went down the road.
Trust me.
You actually
No,
went down
Chanel
to
bought it for you. You know what I'm saying? Her, she, Chanel. And it was 104
Homegirl
pounds.
Chanel did
Homie
that.
Chanel. You get
the-
me?
She was free in the
Lighty Shen Shen.
Shen.
Just free
Shen.
Saturday.
You get me?
See what I can do. I need to get my
No,
nails done.
it's a bad man thing still. It's a really, really nice
Yeah, it's
smell.
really
But it's an
true.
honourable mention. Because if we're going up to 2 bills, that's like £100 gap.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say,
Chanel Blue.
now I'm working my favourite into this. This ain't for everyone. This is like a calm, creamy kind of sweet.
Oh, that sounds like my thing.
It's a delicate.
That sounds nice.
Bro, it's a Prems special.
Yeah, it's certain man them won't rock with this, innit? It's unisex though.
Oh, that's even better. I love when I hear a unisex
Tom
one.
Ford,
Everybody.
white suede. Now, if you might not ask me, my favorite is Tom Ford white suede, innit? I just think it's lovely.
Check that out.
Yeah.
Hey, this glass looks like you could have wine in here, bro. Special potion.
Oh yeah, Tom Ford. Yeah, I like the way
The white
bottles
suede,
smell.
yeah, is like 178 or
Yeah.
something.
I've always seen this, but I've never smelled it.
Bro, all of them Tom Fords there, they're nice, man.
The different levels.
And do you know what I'm saying? 100 mils, I'm capping. That's actually the price of a 50.
50 mil. Yeah.
So if we're going off hundreds,
78,
if we're going off hundreds, yeah, I'll say,
But I like the way you describe those creamies.
lad, when you smell it, you if you smell it, like you understand.
But Tom Ford makes really nice fragrances.
They make love.
really
Do you know what?
nice
Let me. Ooh,
That one and 250 mil goes for four. It goes for
Like
four.
it has to be. It has to
bad.
go on your best friends.
Four
fam.
bills. Yeah, that's good.
Has to go on
if
that.
a man's a perfume man, they're gonna know what I'm gonna say next after this anyway. But if that one there's a 50 mil, I think it's only right and fair that I give Chanel Blue the actual spot because I rate it. I actually bought it.
Yeah.
Like, and the story about that's crazy. Car, I was in Sephora. I was in California. I was in Sephora, like the beautician kind of shop.
Yeah.
But I spent so long in there looking at different fragrances from different brands to go and buy Chanel Blue Blood, and I could have got that on the ends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? $140 or something. But I'm saying
With 100 mil.
I loved it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was worth it.
And I loved it more when I was like halfway through the bottle and I started to discover it in a new way. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a really nice fragrance. Go out and smell that. Now, 200 plus is the next one.
That's
Yeah.
where we're going with it.
Now we start talking Creed, blood.
Thank you.
You get me? Now we
I
start
don't
talking
even know
Creed.
about how much like people love cream. I've never actually smelled it.
Creed's
When
You
I
may
smelled
have
it,
actually smelled it and not known.
when I smelled it, I didn't like it.
Yeah, Creed's
But it
fucked.
might have been the type.
Bruv, it can be. And another thing about fragrance, yeah, bruv, come like this is the fragrance pod today,
The,
blood.
match of the fragrance, fam.
Yeah,
Can't lie.
But you know what
to
it
the
is?
fragrance.
Now, this is some growth here, yeah. 4 black men talking about perfume.
Oh, of course.
No, but you have to, man.
Of course.
Education, man.
But this is actually how man live.
That's dark.
Forget rap music or taking drippy pictures.
And that's another thing. Certain man probably didn't even know this about you, bro.
This is what I'm
this
saying,
is news to
fam.
me, you get me? That's probably news to the
Bro.
man then, but this is opening up a whole other side of
definitely.
Prems.
Yeah.
Only on the Alpha Tells, you know what I'm saying?
We getting in.
Yes,
You get
Exactly,
me,
man.
man. Keep it 100.
Exactly. But I'm saying, boy, Creed,
Which one?
there's many.
I
But
know.
Creed Aventus gets its respect. It has to get its respect.
You smelled that one before? Never.
No, I don't think it's
That's
that
probably
one.
the main one, bro. That black,
No, the one I
clear
smelled
one.
was a white. It was a white bottle.
white bottle, fully white, can't see through it.
Yeah.
That's the next thing then. But
White
it's still going to be Creed in that. But
Yeah.
Creed have got a few that I love, man. They got
Yo, 50 mil was at 210.
No,
Everybody.
but do you know?
Virgin Island water, all of them.
Do you know
Virgin
why it's so
Island water,
expensive?
you know what I'm saying?
How's that?
It's because of the heritage as well.
The heritage, the prestige of the brand is at the forefront,
Heritage is
bro.
mad.
Really?
Yeah, they've been like making this.
So are they like the Versace of perfumes? Not like Versace perfume, but like
Nah,
you know,
probably
we talk about
longer,
clothing,
bro.
like-
Creed
Yeah,
is
no,
like,
Versace now, longer.
yeah.
Versace's kind of, not new, but Versace.
Not fragrance wise, but like you know.
No, I know.
I get-
Even
yeah,
clothing
no,
is
in
kinda
terms of the
new.
prestige of the actual
like
actual
the-
Yeah,
brand.
like a Gucci then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how they. I don't even know how long Creed's been about. I'll be honest. Like, in terms of the family, I
I heard
family
they've been
business or what?
proper long, like
Damn.
like
Yeah, it's-
back
it's
in the
bad,
day
man.
when they're using ointments and pots and stuff.
Yeah, just
That's from
mixing the
far.
perfume and that.
If you want to be on some real flamboyant thing, man, them
Damn.
Virgin Island water by Creed. Now Creed event, this is my mention as fifth. Yeah, I'm not knocking it. It's the thing. Virgin Island water. What's the other one, man?
All these bottles look like
Neroli, Sauvage, all kind of mad blood. Like if you go to a boutique and actually smell the different ones, bro. This is what I'm talking about of opening up your nose.
Virgin
It will say to you, I wouldn't do it often, but bloody hell, I'd spend $3 on this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's just gonna give you something that you can't find in other places, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Leading into the music, bro.
No, bro,
I like to do that with my music.
Creed Royale, fam.
You see what I'm saying? 885.
What's that? Well, $8.
Creed
And you know
Royale,
that
bro.
thing probably smells like dead to us, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's probably their OG thing. Like,
Yeah. From
They've been aging that from
their royal family.
When Michael
like
Jackson
Queen
made
and
Beat
the
It, fam.
Like them not rock with that thing. Same way,
1760. That's
1760.
That's how long they've been
man.
about, fam. Creed's been about for time.
God damn.
wow.
Yeah, that's a very good wow. I think it's definitely the age and the
$8
name.
bills on a
behind
perfume,
it.
fam.
Wealth.
But we know there's gonna be people that are gonna spend it.
No, 100. But I'm just trying to think, what does that smell like, fam?
You have to go and smell it.
bills
Go
worth of
and smell
scent.
it, cuz. That's what
You know
I'm
what's
saying.
mad? I actually just be happy just even just to smell it, educate myself. I don't have to buy it, but for me to just be like,
Blood, smell it.
Just so you-
I
so you
can
know,
smell
innit?
Yeah.
Smell it, bruv. Because at the end of the day,
That's 250 mil.
blood. Do you know how much people, let me not start flamesing up people on this
Flames it
podcast,
up,
guys.
man. Flames it up. Why not, bro?
Bro.
Flames it, bro.
And Nick's like, why?
What do you think?
Popcorn, bro. Come on, bro.
What do you
Come off
think?
the disso, bro. Flame it up.
Because there's some people who are not thinking about making things make sense. You get me?
Yeah.
So say for example, there's certain people who will go out to party certain places or go out to eat certain places and break off a good bit of bread, blood, to be there for whatever time they're there doing whatever they're doing there, yeah? How much man do you think are in there? Well, do you know, everyone's got their preferences, innit? But there's levels in places.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I know if I go into Dior or in a place where, if I go into Selfridges,
Yeah.
even if I'm not in the perfume section, I could be in the makeup section, some of them women or men that work there are gonna smell like they represent something of, you get me? Of some prestige and of some size and that. So it's like, I just know someone somewhere has gone out somewhere and had a gold-plated steak and they're smelling like diesel, blood.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, I'm not banning diesel, but you get me? I'm not banning diesel still.
I'm going by the ass bud.
No, I mean, not the little fist, like the water and that. Like, the bottles in the diesel bottle. I'm not.
Bro, you spun me, bro. Bro, I'm going by the ass bud.
No, hold that. That's you get me? But I'm saying, like, you can't be doing, bruv. You just gotta make it make sense.
Why though? Why for you? Why?
For me?
Yeah, because for example,
Bruv, it's
people-
about caliber.
no, but-
Game.
Did you might see the video? Sorry to cut you, my bro. You see the video of the youths them that were popping the champs on the boat and the man told them off? If that is what I'm talking about, bro.
Man, you said them man smell like diesel, bro.
But you know, so
No, bro, I'm not saying that, man, it's all like diesel, but I'm saying, like, if you're in a place and you're prepared to look like everyone else and move like everyone else, be on a level of understanding as to what it is to be, or the difference between being there and being somewhere else.
This lifestyle,
Make it make sense,
like,
bro.
try really make sure if you're in this, like, you're in this. Like, don't come up.
Bro,
and
just
like,
do your best. Just do your best. Wherever you can, wherever you're applying yourself, always try your best. You're not competing with anyone but yourself. But understand that when you try and deal with the flex is broad, blood. The flex ain't what's on your dinner plate. The flex
the
ain't
package.
the flex ain't your belt, blood.
It's a lot.
The flex ain't bruv. The flex is how your hair's cut. The flex is how the collar on your shirt. If it's a regular, if you got a chest pocket on that shit like one schoolboy, blood, don't act like that. You get me, bro? Like,
It's bars. It's
you
bars.
say it's more like a priority thing.
it's about priorities, man. It's about making sure that if you're stepping out somewhere to represent yourself in the best light and to look like you are presenting yourself well, present yourself across all five senses as best as you can. That's another staple that I've tried to live by, bro.
That's a gem right
That's
there.
a gem right there.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you smell nice. Guys. Make sure that your skin is maintained well, and that when you're shaking people's hand, you're not scraping it off. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. Make sure that you speak well and you're pleasant to the ear, bro. Don't all be like yelling down the street or whispering, and man can't hear you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that flipping, obviously, like man can't talk on all the senses because one of them is taste and that, and you get
taste that, so that's so crazy.
You save that for like whoever you're trying to.
That's federal.
That's a personal.
Drink your water.
That's mad.
Drink your water. Drink your pineapple.
Yeah, you get the gist, bro. You get the gist. Don't be missing the mark grossly on any one of those things, bro. And thinking it's calm. Is the point I'm trying to make.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Not judging anybody, bro. Man grew up